Hey everybody, so just continuing on here again. So like my immediate reaction upon hearing that information, well, it wasn't immediate, but after a few minutes of writing this down, it then came to me. It would be like the army saying, "Sorry, Americans, we can't defend you because we don't have enough ammo for our guns, because we don't have enough money. We are in a deficit." So the problem is that there is enough funds, as taxpayers have been and are paying taxes, and so the root of the problem is not a lack of money. It is how the leaders of FEMA and other organizations have chosen to spend taxpayer money. And consequences, I think dire ones, should be enforced, because this is gross criminal negligence, in my opinion, because people are dying over this. If your responsibility is to be the agency that's main duty is to be there for people in emergency situations, and you've chosen to use that money in irresponsible ways, and your choices have now left you in a place to where you cannot perform your job, then you should be removed from that job and looked into and investigated. Any of that money was used in any type of nefarious ways, you should definitely be prosecuted, and you should definitely be stripped of your powers. People are dying over this shit. It's absolutely ridiculous. And then where that money is going is a whole nother fucking question, which requires its own individual investigation. And if any more evidence is shown to prove that illegal things were done, then charges will be brought in accordance to that situation as well. All right, so FEMA has money that they're okay. So this is other information that came from that same video that I shared with you guys. So apparently FEMA has money that they've promised to pay people from storms dating back to 2012. This is ridiculous. FEMA is not following their procedures. This woman said this too. This is from her mouth. FEMA is not following their own procedures. FEMA has been extending deadlines without explanation, which is inexcusable and irresponsible. Essentially, I mean, depending on where that money is going, stealing. How do we know if they're not stealing unless they give us an explanation? If there's no explanation, there's got to be a bad. I mean, that people usually don't fess up to shit and give explanations when they're trying to hide something. So it's like, what are they hiding? That's why I say it's like stealing. So now taxpayers are left dying, hurt, starving, and the one agency whose main duty is to be there for people in these situations of extreme fucking pain and devastation are now not able to be there because FEMA, has been horribly irresponsible in how they choose to use their taxpayer-sourced money. So again, meanwhile, so with all this going on, keep in mind that MENA still has money to spend on immigration. So it's an issue, dude. Now, I'm all about helping people get from point A to point B and get from an unhealthy place to a healthy place. But if that country can't even take care of its own place, then you shouldn't be taking on extra people. Like, first, we need to take care of our own problems before we can start allowing other people in. Otherwise, just more problems are going to generate. Like, that's just stupid. You don't take on more people in your household if you can't even take care of your own household. No, you need to focus on the problems of your own household and stop asking for more money when you've proven to people that you are irresponsible with your money. Because right now, FEMA's asking for more money. Well, it's like, hold on, before we get them new money, we need to get them new leadership. Let's get new leaders in there, and then let's see what they do with the amount of money that they're supposed to be given. And if they need more additional money, then we can discuss it. But first, we need to get out the problem. The problem is the leadership. So that's the first thing that needs to happen under FEMA, in my opinion, is they need new leadership. Start from the top and work on down. All right. So yeah.